There are three things that your child needs to hear from you every single day to feel secure, to feel happy, to feel confident, to boost their self-esteem. And some of these three things are I'm guilty of doing the opposite. So yes, I'm going to throw myself under the bus as well. Your parenting coach. Hello, my name is Marcela Collier. I'm a certified parenting coach and founder of HIC Parenting Education Agency. My team of coaches and I have served 14,151 parents of sensitive, neurodivergent, strong willed children, bring peace to their parenting, and raise emotionally healthy children. And yes, I'm an autism mom. My son is autistic. So these three things, I make sure that I tell him every single day so he has great self-esteem, even as an autistic child. Okay, if this kind of content is something that you want to keep hearing and having in your feed, then subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell because every week I'm here. Number one thing that they need to hear from you: I believe you. Mm. And this is the one that's been sticky for me because sometimes I don't know if I can believe my son. And this is the thing. One day I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was kind of like in that moment of you didn't do this, did you? And I was more leaning towards I don't believe you. But this is the thing. My son was telling the truth. He was completely telling the truth, and he was telling me, believe me, I'm telling the truth. And he was taking a lot of energy justifying and explaining why he did what he did. I still don't remember what it was. And I kept at it like, I don't believe you, I don't believe you, I don't believe you. And then something, a big wave of awareness hit me. Marcela, do you remember all the times that you were telling the truth and your mom didn't believe you? When she was asking you, where is my lipstick? And you're like, I don't know. She's like, you know where my lipstick is because you always get into my makeup. Where is my lipstick? Where did you put it? I promise you I didn't get it. I don't know where your lipstick was. That was my everyday with my mom. And then she would find her lipstick in the deepest side of her makeup bag and not say a word, not apologize, just let it slide. That created a lot of, a dwelled in my self-esteem. People don't believe me. I'm not credible. Why would I even tell the truth if they're not going to believe me anyway? And I was falling into that same cycle because if we're not aware of our cycles, we tend to repeat it with our kids. Hmm. And this is something that we work with our clients in HIC parenting. Sometimes we're repeating cycles we don't know we're repeating because we're so close to the fire, we cannot see anything else but the flames. We cannot see the trees around it. So, with our clients, we help them see the pattern because when you are able to see and grasp the pattern, you can change it. I saw the pattern and I said to myself, I'm doing to my son the same thing my mom used to do with me. I'm telling him I don't believe him when he's clearly telling me many multiple ways I'm telling the truth. Is it possible that he's lying? Yes. By why don't trusting him? So I changed it from I don't believe you to I want to believe you. I want to believe you. I want to believe you. Even if I don't believe him, I want to believe him because that's it. That's the truth. I want to believe him. I want to believe you, Santi. Would you help me understand how this happened? Because so far it does not make sense to me, but I really want to understand how it happens. My son went from justifying himself all the time because he was justifying and justifying and like you have to believe me, mom. It happened this way and I did this and I did that. He went from that anxiety to feel a lot more relaxed when he was sharing his things. All because I noticed the pattern and I broke it. That's one thing that your child needs to hear from you every single day. I believe you. I want to believe you. And you will do so once you are able to break your pattern. If you grew up not being believed, possible you're transferring unconsciously, transferring that pattern to your kid. I have to keep this in mind. I'm doing a live. Yes, I want to believe you. Help me understand. That's another one I say a lot. Help me understand. How did that happen? I need explanation here. I need clarification. I need to be a lot more clear about X, Y, or Z. Help me understand. That's another good one that I use. I believe you. Another thing that your child needs to hear from you every single day is, I love you. But Marcela, I already told my kids I love you every day. So the I love you is said with your words and it's said with your behavior. If they hear I love you from us, but our actions feel differently, it's confusing. I remember very clearly my dad telling me, I do this because I love you after he spanked me. This hurts me more than it hurts you. So if our actions are not congruent, our words will lose meaning. If our actions are not congruent, our words will lose meaning. We told them, I love you 5 minutes ago, and now I'm punishing and yelling, sending them to the room. So it's it's incongruent. It doesn't make sense. So when I say your children need to hear from you, I love you every day, is they need to hear it from everything you do that you love them, even when they do unlovable things. And that's the hardest part. We can love our children when they're little angels doing nothing or listening to everything. But what about when they're hitting? What about when they're hiding things from you? What about when they take your car? Oh my gosh. What about when they steal from you? Do they still feel loved? I'm not saying to let it pass the behavior and not have a consequence, but do they still feel loved through it? That's different. Because if they see your reactivity, if they see growing up, when I saw my parents' reactivity, I didn't feel loved. So how can we raise our children who feel loved by us? I have an invitation for you. If you are in this discovery process and you're like, Marcela, it's so hard, there is a system that I've taught 14,151 parents, and they reported less yelling, more connection, more understanding, a lot calmer themselves with their kids. I teach this system in my free class that you can access right now in hicparenting.com. It's in the description below, or I'm going to leave a card up here if you're watching from YouTube. Or if you are on this live, it's in hicparenting.com. You can go to my website right now and access it and learn from it. It has all the information that our clients have. Now, if you need help on the application, you can join coaching. Coaching is not to help you learn more things, it's to help you apply the things that you learn. That's different. But you can start there and start feeling a lot better in your parenting. So I love you. I love you. I believe you. Number 3 thing that your children need to hear from you every single day is you matter. You matter to me. You matter. You're important. And this is another one, like the I love you. It's not just what we say, but for them to feel that they matter to us. When they show us something, we're rushing. We're trying to send this email, and then they come and show us their jacked up picture they draw. How can we show them they matter? Maybe we cannot attend to them right there. I get it. But how can we show them they matter? I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Right now, I'm sending an email. I'll be there with you in 5 minutes. That's different from like, I'm sending an email, go away. Or go show to your mom, to your sister. Or how can you show your children they matter? When they tell you something that you don't agree of, when they disagree with you, how can you show them they matter to you? I see your perspective. I understand that you want to not leave the park. I hear you. And we are leaving the park. So, matter, like I matter, it's about how understood and seen I feel more than if I have boundaries or not. Because we can still have boundaries with our kids. We can still show them limits and make them feel that they matter. Okay? Let's look in the phone. Let's see when we can come back to the park, because I see that you want to finish that castle, or finish the castle. I will wait for you extra five extra minutes, and then we go. I see how important for you it is to finish that castle. So sometimes flexibility will help us make our children feel that they matter. So it's a matter of using wisdom. Using wisdom. Is this something that I will be giving in, or is it that no? If I'm flexible in this way, my children will feel that they matter. So the three things that your children need to hear from you every single day are I believe you, I love you, you matter. What is one thing that you tell your children every day? Let me know in the comments. What is one thing you are in this life? What is one thing that you tell your children every day? Let me know in the comments. You are a good parent. You are 6 inches from gold. You are 6 inches from gold, 6 inches from becoming the parent your children need. Allow me to take your hand and take you there. If this video helped you, would you share it with one friend? Just share this live, share this video right now with a friend, maybe your sister, maybe your mother-in-law, maybe your husband, your wife. Let them know that this is something that they need to tell their children every day. I love you and you are important to me. That's so cute. Now imagine saying that to your kid and also to yourself every day. That's amazing. Yes, say to yourself, I believe in you. I love you. You matter. If you're in this live, write it right now. I believe you. I love you. You matter. I want to say that it only takes understanding of yourself and of your children's needs to raise secure children. I'll see you next time. Bye.